Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another very interesting session of Candid Meena. And hope you guys had a very nice weekend. In today's session, we'll be discussing a few interesting stories. Number one is Karan Johar he looks very desperate, and what exactly is this desperation about? We'll be talking about that in detail, as well as the fact that Kamal Hassan is in a huge problem with regards to his latest film. And also, there's a huge controversy which he's involved in, as all of you know. We'll be discussing about that, as well as many other interesting stories in today's session. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to smash the like button and share the video with your friends. So, welcome, Aban. Welcome, each and everyone. So, friends, coming to the first piece of news, friends, and this is SRK's latest look. And he's wearing a beanie cap, and he's looking. He has built his muscular body. I don't know whether it is the real muscular body or fake muscular suit, like we saw in Pathan or Jawan, right? So this is his so-called muscular look, and he has got some tattoos on his right arm. This is for the film King, in which Suhana Khan is going to act. Make her first debut in Bollywood. So this is the look which SRK is sporting right now in that particular film. Welcome, Leena. Welcome. Good evening, Sunita ji. So you can see how much pain and effort Shah Rukh Khan is taking in making his daughter's debut in Bollywood a very big blockbuster. And he thinks that by doing all these actions, that people will go and watch his film in the theaters. So that is how it is. And now the latest news is that with regards to Shah Rukh Khan is Shah Rukh Khan and Navjot Singh Sidhu, the cricketer. Navjot Singh Sidhu recalled how he had warned Shah Rukh Khan when he said he was going to Bollywood, and also shared Shah Rukh Khan's response to this particular statement. Apparently, Sidhu recalled saying that he's a big star to SRK, and he said, "Sir, I'm going to Bollywood." And so Shah Rukh Khan says, "Have you lost your mind?" I told him, "You need parents there. You need someone who can support you. Your parents aren't there. You just told me." He told me, "Sidhu Saab, I will manage." I told him, "There's cutthroat competition there. They will eat you like a sausage for breakfast." So that's what SRK told Navjot Singh Sidhu. And he recalled SRK's response, saying that SRK said, "Sidhu Saab, can I say something?" He told me, "I don't compete with anyone. I am my own competition." This is what SRK told Sidhu. So you can see how much of an egoist Shah Rukh Khan was back then, and even now that he thinks he is the topmost topmost superstar in India, the whole of India. So Navjot Singh Sidhu, he asked a very cheeky question, saying that Sidhu wants to act in a Bollywood film. So SRK was clearly. He gave it back, that saying that there's a lot of competition, but SRK should have mentioned that only the nepo kids will get chances in Bollywood, and all the outsiders will be sort of kicked out, or they will have to listen to what the mafia says in Bollywood. So yes, Sunita, welcome. These days, KJ and his cronies are high on some Ozempic, how much ever they deny, says Sunita. Suhana, Ananya, etc. can hardly act. Yes, Sunita ji. So, friends, coming to the next piece of news, and it is with regards to the father of nepotism, as each and everyone says, that Karan Johar. Now, Karan Johar, as all of you know, that his company, Dharma Productions, was in a huge loss, and it was he needed a bailout from one of the biggest billionaires in the country, Adar Poonawalla. Adar Poonawalla bought a huge stake in his company, Dharma Productions. So now Karan Johar has to come up with all this nonsensical, film series and on Netflix and other OTT platforms, in which he will launch a new Nepo kid in every new series. So that's how he operates. So the latest with regards to Karan Johar is he's going to launch an Indian version of the series called The Traitors, and it is making so the PR is promoting this particular promotion of the Indian version of The Traitors, in which it is a reality show and it is hosted by Karan Johar. So apparently, one thing is for sure that Coffee with Karan show is not bringing in enough eyeballs or bringing in enough TRP or bringing in enough revenue for Netflix, Hotstar, right? So you can see that he's trying out different methods to and by bringing out these new shows. So now this particular reality show, The Traitors, will be launched on Amazon Prime Video. Okay, and the trailer was shown, and apparently, there were some very interesting comments with regards to this particular show. And one user wrote, Indians are fed up with seeing content like this with the likes of Karan Johar and others. Same thing, old wine, new bottle. Have some mercy on us and give us some good content. So another one added, it's going to be one shitty show. And what is the target audience? Gen Zs or Chapris? A person commented, why are we even promoting this? Why is this even being released to the public? The level of game isn't normal. So you can see how the public clearly has a backlash, and they are just ranting, and rightfully so, that this kind of nonsensical content is being promoted in these OTT platforms. So also the fact that Karan Johar, he also defended that people were calling him that he only promotes nepotistic kids, and also he said that this film called Nadania, right, in which you had Saif Ali Khan's son and Janvi and Kushi Kapoor, Sri Devi's daughter, which released on Netflix, and that was a huge flop, as all of you know. And on this particular thing, he commented that hating on this film became fashionable. The more you hate on it, the more videos you put out, the more engagement you will get. People are loving Nepo kid bashing, and I'm like, move on. And what about the allegations that his production house favors star children over newcomers without film backgrounds? So Karan Johar denied it. So you can see that Karan Johar is desperately trying to defend this Nepo kid obsession. So now coming to the next piece of news, friends. And now it's with regards to Raj Kundra. Also, it's quite interesting to know that Raj Kundra has taken to social media, hinted at releasing documented evidence of financial malpractice, including offshore money movement, irregular transactions, and what he described as deliberate suppression of co-promoter rights. So he is the co-owner of Rajasthan Royals, the IPL team, and he has and that particular team has sent ripples through the cricketing world with the announcement of impending revelations against a key figure linked to the IPL franchise. He plans to go public with his claims during a press conference scheduled for June 2nd with venue details. Raj Kundra has promised to let the documents speak for themselves, asserting that his evidence will shed light on the inner workings of the franchise's financial dealings. I will be soon releasing documented evidence exposing serious financial misconduct, money laundering through offshore structures, and hidden transactions involving a key promoter of the Rajasthan Royals. This includes willful suppression of co-promoter rights and entitlements, pattern of deceit and manipulation in shareholder dealings, the truth will be shared soon, and the documents will speak for themselves. And this explosive disclosure comes to as another blow to this team, Rajasthan Royals, and who are already under scrutiny for their horrible IPL 2025 campaign. The team finished ninth, as all of you know, and so you can see that Raj Kundra, he said he's going to expose all these financial malpractices by a certain promoter of the team of Rajasthan Royals. Who is it? Is the question, and will he expose the name of this particular person, right? So will Raj Kundra alert the ED of his findings in this financial malpractices? Also, to what extent he will, what kind of proof he has, right? Which has all this financial malpractices like money laundering and all those things. So now Raj Kundra is in the he's yet in another controversy after we know the porn case in which he was arrested, and also he made a sort of series of film based on his experience in jail. So you never know, to what extent these people in Bollywood, they go to get just a certain degree of limelight and attention to themselves, be it Shilpa Shetty, be it Raj Kundra, or be it anyone else. You have Salman Khan and also Vicky Kaushal and many others who say that fans are just breaking into their house premises, and you mean to say that there's not enough security in their houses? I mean, they're so rich that they can hire so much of security, but the thing is that somehow all this, they're trying to create attention for themselves, and it has become very, very obvious that there is no films in Bollywood which is worth talking about. It's all the South Indian films which is making headlines. Their content is quite good, and Bollywood is somehow trying to get some sort of attention and create some sort of headlines. So has Kajal's daughter changed her skin tone? They think if they're fair, they will get success. Yes, Aban, and see, each and every many of the actresses, they have had a lot of plastic surgeries, and they have done all sorts of skin treatment to look fair. And I've seen many of the actresses, they look so fair compared to many years before. If you see people like Mauni Roy and many other actresses in Bollywood, their skin complexion has completely changed over the years. So they must have done some sort of treatment. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is what is very, very controversial. And as all of you know, that Kamal Hassan, he has been in the center of controversy for a very, very long time, ever since his long career. And he is known to cast very young actresses compared to his age. He is over 70 years, and there was a controversial kiss in his latest film, which made a huge headlines. And now with this particular the latest news is that Kamal Hassan is facing backlash after he made a comment regarding the Kannada language during the promotion of his film Thug Life, and he compared Tamil and Kannada languages, leading to pro-Kannada groups slamming him and even demanding a ban on his film in Karnataka. Ram Gopal Verma has come out in support of Kamal Hassan and slammed the threats against the actor, and calls for banning the film as nothing but hooliganism. Now, the actor has received a lot of backlash, and he did not mean anything, and it was made with a lot of love. So let's leave all this very in-depth discussion to historians, archaeologists, and language experts if you look at it from the northern point of view, according to them, it is right. So if you look at it from Tenkumari, then what I say is right. There is a third angle to it: the scholars, the language experts, all these things. Kamal Hassan, he somehow, you know, tries to make some huge controversy just before the release of his, film, and so this particular statement about this language, about Kannada and Tamil, that Kannada was born out of Tamil is, sort of, how can you be so idiotic in making such statements, right? We know that all these languages evolved from Sanskrit. And so all this, paints a very poor image. And we all know that, all these South Indian actors, the people go to see their films because they have, actual talent inside them, unlike their Bollywood counterparts. And now you can see that, Kamal Hassan, who has always been woke, throughout his life. And now we can see that he has his film, at the risk of being banned in Karnataka because of this particular statement. And you know that how much of money he must have, invested in making of this film. So if Karnataka outright bans this particular film of his, then he's going to lose a huge amount of revenue, from this theater collections, and he will have to, release it on OTT platforms as soon as possible, because as all of you know that Bollywood is directly releasing to OTT platforms on like Netflix, because that they know that their films will not run for a very long time, looking at the quality of their content. So, coming to the next piece of news, friends, and as all of you know, this young lady on the right hand side, she's making headlines all over Twitter, all over X, right? And the latest news is a day after the influencer Sharmishta Panoli was arrested from Gurugram by Kolkata police. Kangana Ranaut has condemned the move, urging the West Bengal government not to try to make the state into North Korea. And speaking to media, Kangana Ranaut stated that harassing someone in the name of law and order is not good, and everyone has democratic rights. Harassing someone in the name of law is not good. And when someone has apologized and deleted the post, but putting her in prison, torturing her, ending her career, and raising questions on her character is very wrong. This should not happen to any daughter. I urge the West Bengal government not to try to make the state into North Korea. And this young girl has apologized for her indecent remarks. She said everything in general, and today's generation uses such language very normally, both in English and in Hindi. She should be released soon. So my question is, if this particular young lady, she made some remarks with regards to this Pakistani Pahalgam terrorist. Why is the people from TMC party or any other people who criticize the Hindu gods, why aren't they arrested, right? Why the double standards? Why the double standards is my question, right? So so you can see how there is a huge this topic is trending on Twitter, on X, with regards to the release of this young influencer, and it'll play a huge role in the next Bengal election, and Mamata Banerjee will lose a large amount of vote because of such incidents. We saw the way in which the lady doctor was killed, so brutally, and there's not much evidence, there's not much justice for that. And you can see that all this is happening, and it is only a matter of time that BJP in the next election, I'm sure, will get a huge, will win by a huge margin in West Bengal, and that's how. So Modi ji and Amit Shah, they just seeing and analyzing the emotions of the public, right? But my thing is, BJP should come outright and support such youngsters. In fact, why can't they support such youngsters in the open? Is my question. Kangana Ranaut has come out openly in support, but I don't see any big BJP personality outright supporting this girl. So I've seen a lot of huge influencers like Anand Ranganathan coming out on X and supporting her. So good evening, Divya ji. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite hilarious. And talking about nepotism, actor Rajpal Yadav addressed the issue and said that the success of the actor depends on their talent, and it has nothing to do with their the family connections or anything. And apparently, Rajpal Yadav said that if you are a player, your kid will get a chance to play. Similarly, if a person who has been doing film or television for 30 years, his child, must know what my father does. But whether he will taste the success or not and has the energy or not, that is decided by the Almighty or the audience. There is no nepotism. See, partially he is correct that the it all depends on talent, and that the audience should accept your talent. And but one thing he is definitely wrong is that Bollywood only is made of nepotism as of now, thanks to people like Karan Johar. And so you can see all these actors and comedians in Bollywood. They have to, support the narrative of what Karan Johar says, or say Salman Khan says, because they won't get any film role in the future or any opportunity to endorse a brand for advertisement or host a reality show. So if they, contradict their beliefs, then they are thrown out of the circle and parties, and what happens with these people. You can see how the way SSR and people like Shiny Ahuja, they suffered, right? So friends, this is some of the news for today. And tomorrow we will have Raj Gopalanji with a very interesting session for you. And so we will see you tomorrow. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.